All right, hello everybody. This is Javier from Delmarva Buildings. And here at Delmarva, we believe very strongly in protecting the foundation of all our structures. But we leave that option to our customers because they can actually do that or not do that. And that's obviously their choice. But today we have here a special guest because we don't want you to take our word for it of why you should protect the foundation of your pole building. We have here with us Ken McDonnell today, who is the president, founder, owner, inventor, extraordinaire, who is the leading authority in this field. How you doing, Ken? Welcome to.
I'm great, Javier. Great to have you here this morning.
Absolutely, thank you for being here. I love the hat, and I love what you're wearing. You know, all the stuff you have here. We love your company. We love what you're doing because I want the folks out there to know that this is not just a product. This is his life. He built a company around this, and we believe very strongly that that this product about this product. So if you have foundation protection with Delmarva, because we believe in this product so much, you get a lifetime structural warranty with your building. So Ken, I want to hand this over to you because you're the expert, and I want you to talk to a little bit about first, if you allow me to just give me a encapsulated reason of why you started this and what motivated you to start Post Protector.
Yeah, the motivation, it was really quite simple. I was in single family home construction prior to getting into post frame. And when you're building a home for somebody, there are thousands of questions and choices, and you're living with these folks for a year and a half, from start to finish in that process. When I came into the pole building world, which I always admired a pole building, simplicity, speed, affordability, etc. Loved them, always loved them, but had an opportunity to come into the pole building market. And about 6 months in, the only question I'd get from folks, or the most common question, or struck me as odd question, was longevity of the foundation. I never had that question doing single family homes in continuous foundation world, right?
Sure.
And when I came into post frame, that was a question, that was a concern. And I'll never forget the first time it really struck me. We started a 30 by 40 by 10, a typical residential structure, and I was standing with the homeowners when our crew was setting poles, and the comment I got from the husband was, "Ken, is that all you do, is just put the poles in the ground? Isn't there something else we can do to make certain that they last?" And that kind of was the light bulb moment for me. And then I started thinking about it and researching it, and Post Protector, was the result.
Wow. I mean, it's funny you said simple, and it is that simple, right? Your product makes sense, and we don't sell. Every person that purchases one of these doesn't get these, and sometimes we scratch our heads and like, okay, you talked about longevity. If somebody purchases one of these structures, my assumption is they're going to want to have it for a long time. So what could you say? I know that you're very, you're the president and the owner of this company, and this is a product that you manufacture. But aside from that, the common sense part of it, why would you encourage somebody to protect their foundation and to purchase post protectors and skirt board protectors?
Yeah, I guess I would say this: most folks don't understand decay, and they're off balance as to how decay occurs. And if they rely on forums online to gather their facts, a lot of times that isn't accurate. But some folks believe once a post is treated, and skirt board for that, a 2x6, 2x8, is pressure treated, you're good to go. It's a lifetime of decay protection, and that's not so. So when they understand decay is caused by soil-dwelling microorganisms that want to feed on wood fiber, then they understand separating the wood from ground contact is critical.
Okay, so this is like real science. This is not fluff. This is not gimmicks. This is for real.
No, look it up, man.
That's right. You know, these days we hear a lot. Hey, check the science. Check the science.
I give it to you straight.
Right.
And again, it comes down to education and quite frankly, industry folks. I don't care if they've been in lumber, building, whatever, for 40 years. What I've found is the majority of folks can't accurately define decay, how it occurs precisely. Most people think moisture causes decay. Moisture doesn't cause decay. Moisture is one of the conditions, along with oxygen and temperature range. Those are the conditions that enable these microorganisms to colonize the wood post, to use the wood fiber as their food source. So we're just trying to eliminate, them having access to the wood.
Perfect. So I've seen your website, and there's 2 videos there that I want to send our folks to double check and hear from the experts, aside from Ken himself. But these are the scientists you talked about, and there's also a really cool animated video that I don't know how much simpler it can be shown, but so go
Javier,
to.
let me interject. When I made that video, I made it with a great guy. Guy's really talented, but he and I worked really close together. I might have been a little pain in the butt to him, but I think the end result was good. I said, this video has to be able to be understood by a second grader, right? Because the misperception of what decay is so widespread. I wanted to boil it down black and white, completely understood, and do it in 60 seconds. So I appreciate that. I think we hit the nail on the head with that video.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So you guys can check it out at postprotector.com, and we'll have a link on the post here, and we're going to share this, and you're going to see this video kind of floating around here for a little bit.
Chemical protection is good. Chemical protection plus barrier protection is light years better. Chemical protection for pressure-treated wood is a pesticide to poison the wood fiber so microorganisms don't want to feed. It's toxic to the decay fungi. But effectiveness of the chemical protection doesn't last forever. So my wood scientist buddy, Dr. Shane Kitchens, always said this: belt and suspenders mentality. Use the chemical protection of a pressure-treated post, add barrier protection, and you have a far superior product. Chemical protection so microorganisms don't feed. Barrier protection, a physical barrier between the soil and the wood, so the microorganisms, decay fungi, have no access to the wood ever.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So, going full circle, why would anybody not want to protect the foundation of their pole building? Ken, thank you so much for doing this with us today, and this is the first one of its kind. So I could not imagine anybody else to do this first, online interview than with you. You're a friend of our business. We work together a lot. You have worked with Delmarva Buildings for many, many years.
Yeah, 14, 15 years now. Yeah.
And foundation.
So I appreciate you having me. I appreciate you letting me tell my story, because it's important. Anyone doing a pole barn should know about this product. And all that I always say is, first of all, I welcome consumers, builders, whomever. Don't guess, call me, and we'll have a conversation. But all that I ask from anybody is get the facts, then make a decision. Don't guess, don't assume, get the facts. And after I get you the facts and you fact check me, if you still don't want it, God bless you. But I would go out on a limb and say those that get the facts, I'd say 70% hands down, are going to say, you know what, that makes complete sense. That is the simplest, most affordable foundation that money can buy, because that's what a foundation does. Not only transfer the weight down to a footing, right,
Yeah.
of the building, but it keeps the wood out of soil contact.
Perfect.
My product,
Perfect.
along with the post protector, you have the skirt board protector, so we cover all bases. So we retain traditional post frame construction technique, speed, simplicity, DIY friendliness, affordability, strength. Yet we extinguish the only pushback that post frame has: a foundation, wood foundation in ground contact.
Yep. Yep. And here at Delmarva Buildings, we love pole buildings. We love that you love pole buildings. So appreciate again you being with us, and thank you for being so detailed and being again, a friend of the business. We strongly recommend that you get these products, because you will not regret it, and you're rolling the dice if you don't have post protectors and skirt protectors on your pole building. So Ken, thank you very much. Appreciate it very much.
I enjoyed it, Javier. Thanks for having me, my friend.